Well, I gotta say, that last match was nothing more than a stalemate. I mean, not one man could put another through a table. As simple as it sounded, it just did not happen. And as a result, we have this match. A bonus match, and here are the rules for those who have never seen a match like this. Alright, 10 competitors are entered in this match, and all 10 of them have drawn a number via a random number generator. And in a moment, the men who drew number 1 and number 2 will start the match at the same time. The remaining superstars will enter according to the number they drew. This continues until all 10 have entered the ring. To be eliminated is to be thrown over the top rope, and both feet touch the floor. The last man standing after all others have entered and been eliminated will be declared the winner and will become the European champion in this case, since we need to crown a new one. Well, here's the first competitor, and that is John Bradshaw Layfield, simply JBL. So yeah, JBL, last time we saw him, he was in that Rumble for the Gold, in which the winner would get a World Heavyweight Championship match, and the last time we saw him, he drew the best number of all, but could not capitalize on it. This time around, he draws number 1, and he's going to have to last the entire match if he is going to win, and the fans are going nuts for JBL, the man who calls himself the wrestling god. I mean, I'll be honest with you, that's a bit preposterous coming from a man who has a lot of money outside of, outside of the wrestling ring. I mean, this guy knows, he's a financial analysis, or what is it? Oh, financial analyst, excuse me, my fault. But still, he makes a lot of money, on the stock market, and that's pretty much how, where he's able to afford that limo that he has. So JBL, as if starting at number 1 was not bad enough, the man who drew number 2 is the man he's going to have to start the match with. So that's already a tough road to hoe, as it already was, but with Bowser as number 2, yeah, that's not going to be good for JBL, and maybe even the rest of the competition early on, but we'll see. I mean, but I would have to think that the longer this match goes, then it would not favor Bowser as much. But if Bowser, one by one, or eliminates the competition one by one, he might just be able to be the one to, win the match, despite being number 2. And right now, he's just dominating JBL. I mean, John Bradshaw Layfield, let's be honest, this guy's a good wrestler. I mean, he's a tough, he can fight, he can wrestle, but to go up against Bowser is going to be a mountain that he's going to have to climb. Alright, who's number 3? It's Link! Well, folks, if there's any one man that can go right up against Bowser, it may as well be Link, but he's going right after JBL. Well, but then again, JBL is not exactly well liked among all the other wrestlers for the most part. I mean, this is a guy who thinks he's full of himself. Or actually, he's full of himself, excuse me, but he thinks he's, you know, a wrestling god. And, uh-oh, wait a minute. A double choke slam on a Link. Now, Link is no small man, so for two big guys, one is about as big as Link and the other is bigger than Link. So for the fact that they combine their strength to do that to Link is amazing. And up next is the Road Dogg. And as far as the Road Dogg is concerned, I mean, this is a golden opportunity for him to become the European champion. Of course, you know, number 4 is definitely better than numbers 1 through 3, but just not that much better. And the fact that he has to go through Link as well as Bowser to win the match. And now Bowser going right after the Road Dogg, and Link gonna now take care of JBL. I mean, JBL, like I said, JBL is a really good wrestler, but, you know, to go up against Link is, you know, he's pretty much out of his league, really, is JBL. What did I tell you? JBL, as good as he is, like I said, just cannot stand up to Link, as Bowser is just dominating. Well, never mind, as Link turns his attention onto Bowser. Or who's up now? Number 5. Well, there's Kevin Nash. He is one of 2 confirmed entrants that are entered in this match because, well, you know, we decided to give him another chance. This time to get the belt. So for him to enter at number 5, that's close to halfway there, but he still has to go through the remaining half of the competition if he wants to become once again the European champion. And it's not going to be Bowser, as Bowser just got eliminated by Link. And now, wait, what are they doing here? A double backbreaker onto Kevin Nash. A dragon suplex onto Kevin Nash. Now, Kevin Nash is no small man. In fact, height-wise, he's bigger than Link. But weight-wise, actually, they're about the same strength. Actually, no, Link is a little bit more stronger because he's a little bit younger. But other than that... Wait a minute, who's up now? Oh, there's the other man. The man who was after the European champion. Just a moment ago... or just a match ago, rather, excuse me, is Christian, and, well, Kevin Nash is not going to become the European champion, so now all Christian has to do is, you know, survive the rest of the way, and he'll be alright. So far, Link is the one that's dominating this Rumble. As, if I'm not mistaken, he's eliminated just about everybody that has already entered. Oh, and a shoulder tackle on the Link by the Road Dogg. And then a DDT onto Christian. Although I think Link might have taken exception to being shoulder tackled. And Christian just watching very closely. A back suplex on the Link. Who's up now? Oh, it's John Cena. And last time we saw John Cena, he was in that number 1 contenders match, in which he surprisingly lost to, of all people, a good friend of mine, Moogle Master, you know, Moogle Master 102 on YouTube. And wait a minute, the Road Dogg has been busted open, and this cannot be good for the Road Dogg. I mean, Road Dogg's going to fight through the pain, but I don't think, at the rate he's going, he may not last very long. As John Cena and Link going to go right at each other. These are 2 big bulls going at each other. And a suplex onto the Road Dogg. Alright, who's up now? Oh, it's Shane McMahon. You know what? The last time I saw him, he went after the 24/7 championship, in which he won the title, but then he lost it to Kofi Kingston of the Retroholics. And what a feather in the cap for Shane McMahon to win another championship in as many weeks on, or as many shows rather, on Heat. Only this time he won't have to worry about, you know, the 24/7 rule, because there's no 24/7 rule on the the European Championship, excuse me. And if I'm not mistaken, if my calculations are correct, this has to be the last entrant. Who is it? Well, it's Dude Love. Dude Love is the 10th and final contestant in this matchup. And he's got a golden opportunity to become the European champion. And John Cena just standing toe-to-toe with Link. I mean, John Cena has the advantage of entering later than Link, so Link, or rather John Cena, is a little bit more fresher at this point. Oh, but Link gonna fight back though. And meanwhile, Shane McMahon gonna try to get rid of the Road Dogg, but there's an old saying, you never know what a cornered beast might do. And that includes the Road Dogg. As Dude Love gonna now try to get rid of Christian. And, well, Christian is not gonna lay claim to the European champion. I mean, he gave it a great effort, but it just wasn't enough. And thrown over the top rope is Shane McMahon. And Shane stays in. And now Link gonna go right after Shane McMahon. A belly-to-belly suplex onto Shane McMahon. And then a knee right to John Cena. And wait, Shane McMahon went over the top rope, but he did not touch the floor, so he was able to, you know, use the leverage to get back in the ring. And wow, John Cena just got eliminated by the Road Dogg, who is the worse for wear, and yet he somehow was able to survive and get rid of John Cena. I mean, to get rid of John Cena, that's huge. So that pretty much leaves Link and in the driver's seat. I mean, Link is big and strong enough to take on just about anybody, and Shane McMahon is no exception. He's gone, is Shane McMahon. And Dude Love, and bow and arrow right to the Road Dogg. Wait, who's up now? Oh no, wait a minute, this is not, oh wait, Santino Marella is the 10th man. I'm sorry, I miscalculated. Okay, so Santino Marella is the 10th man to enter. So Santino had a match earlier, but he drew the 10th, he drew the best number of all, so he had all that time to rest, as he now tries to get rid of Dude Love. So Santino could win just because he drew the best number, or I think it's going to be Link because he has all that strength. I mean, with muscles like that, it's no wonder that, you know, via Vanille. And I've been saying Vanille, but it's actually Vanille. I didn't realize I was pronouncing it the whole time, so I was wrong the whole time. Heck, even my dad was wrong about it. But oh well. But as far as Link is concerned, I mean, he drew number 4, I think, or actually no, he drew number 3. My fault. Anyway, Link picking him up and throwing him out. So the Road Dogg is no more. As is Santino. Santino drew the best number of all, but just got eliminated by Dude Love. And yes, that is the guy's name, Dude Love. So you have Dude Love, who drew the second to best, or excuse me, the second to the second best number of all, which is the second to last number, which is what I was trying to say, excuse me. And then a dropkick onto Link. Now, one thing that Dude Love has going for him is that he's been in these type of matches before, and Link has also been through it himself, so it's anybody's game right now. I mean, Link, he's got the strength, but Dude Love has the advantage of entering later than Link. And then a DDT onto Dude Love. And could Link become the European champion just before his scheduled match? In fact, Link was not supposed to be in a match like this. In fact, we were not even supposed to have a match like this, but because of circumstances beyond our control, you know, Link is entered in this match. And that's pretty much how we got to this match. And then a headbutt right to Link. And then a side slam on a Link. A Russian leg sweep on a Link. Let me just... And another side slam on a Link. Right now, Dude Love is trying to soften him up just enough so that he can throw him over the top rope and out. And there he goes. Nope. A clothesline on the Link. Oh, but Link is hurt right now. And now Dude Love picks him up, and he throws him out! So, unfortunately for Link, he kind of ran out of gas, and the winner of this match, and the new European champion, Dude Love. Dude Love is the European champion. So, Dude Love was put in a situation he didn't think he was ever going to be in. He draws the second best number, and it was enough to win. I mean, Link, he drew number 3. So even though Link didn't technically start the match, he still had a long way to go. And he made it all the way to the end, but unfortunately, he just ran out of gas against Dude Love. And Dude Love is the champion of Europe. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be grooving tonight as Dude Love is the champ. But folks, we still got more matches yet to come. In fact, we have the tournament matches. You know, it got postponed by one match just because, you know, of what happened in the last match. But up next, for sure this time, is the mixed tag team tournament match. That's it, I'm sorry. But anyway, stay tuned, it's coming up right after this.